welcome to the channel. Just doing some stretches.
Let's do this. I'm going in. Hi, we're here for the
limited plan, $25 a line.
What it comes with.
iPhone 16 Pro, one for each of you.
Right now.
While I do my first live stream, while I'm waiting for people, I might as well do something constructive, right? Do some stretches and exercises. welcome to the channel. Feel free to join me if you're feeling stiff out there. Let me know if you can hear me good. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Glad you're doing good. Can't complain myself. No complaints here. Family's a little sick. That's my only complaint. But she wanted me to go live, so I hope they feel better. Trying to balance myself so I won't fall on the floor when I do this exercise. I never liked this exercise, putting my arms all the way up behind me. Even when I was all the way physically able to. Plus, I'm sitting on a pad. Yeah, I usually focus on my legs since they're the weakest, but I do with my arms pretty regularly. Thank you for asking. I think I got it now. It's a little hard to balance. How's your chickens doing? And your dogs. And the horses. They're cool. I saw them trying to fight that one day. I love dogs. I grew up with 2 German Shepherds. And correct me if I'm wrong, you're in Vancouver, right? My condolences. How old was he? Or she? Wow. That's a long time. Now y'all had a strong bond. Is that a male or a female? Oh, you put he. I'm sorry. Did he ever did he ever breed with another dog? Nice. Cane Corsos. I like those. It's a mix between Cane Corso Mastiff. Okay. I seen like a compilation video of I forgot what it's called, but it was like America's Home Video, and a cane corso broke through the door when an Amazon person was coming to deliver. I'm live, baby. I'm live. Huh? Okay. Yeah, that was funny. I seen a cane corso bust through the door when an Amazon deliverer was putting the box down on the porch. He broke like the whole door down, but he didn't attack him though. I've been around one and they were pretty nice. A mastiff, that is. I've been around a mastiff. German Shepherd is my favorite. My German Shepherds, my mom used to tell them in the morning to wake me and my brother up, and they would just lightly nip at us. They knew not to bite like hard, and they would wake us up every morning. It was so cool. I love those dogs. You have my first German Shepherd from like 3 months all the way to when she passed. I was probably in like the third grade when I got her, and maybe 22 when she passed. Yep. She used to run away all the time. We had to like put these things down in the bottom of the fence to try to get her from sliding under the fence, but it still didn't work. She used to run away all the time. One time she ran away like about 2 miles away, and she came back an hour later and just sat on the front porch. We chased her like about halfway, and then we just gave up, and she came back an hour later. She used to sleep upside down, and I used to play with the hair between her paws, and she used to always go like that. It used to be so funny. Yeah, I had a strong bond with her. One time, she followed me all the way to the bus, like the community bus, and tried to get on the bus with me. She followed me to school one time in like the fifth grade too. And then we kept. She had a litter, and we kept one of them when she was probably when I was probably about in my teens. And unfortunately, when she passed, he saw her and it changed like his whole demeanor. He just became a shell of himself. And his name was Rex. The first dog we had, her name was Bullet, like a gun. Well, I'm just not even supposed to say that, but yeah. German Shepherds are so cool. I used to put her in my bathroom, and it had like a door that would get stuck. and she would jump up and twist the knob with her paws and get out in like 5 seconds. Where like a human, sometimes it would take for them to call us to get out that door. Anybody new out there that's watching this replay, just know that you can do it. If I can do it, you can too. I usually do these exercises every day, even if I don't feel like it. But I know it's going to pay off in the end. And if you're new here, I have multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed when I was 38, and it came from a football injury when I was 14. I know it for a fact. I was hitting my back severely on a 8-yard hitch route. If you know about football, I was a tight end and I did an 8-yard hitch route. I turned around and the fastest player on our team was running full speed at me and hit me in my spine. And I got right up because I wanted to be a tough guy. But I never felt the same after that day. I even asked the coach that day, can I go in the locker room? And I laid on the bench for the rest of practice. And there was always a pinch in my back, but my young body healed around it. And I was fortunate enough to run, jump, and have a normal life all the way up until my 30s. And it was starting to get hard to put my left leg in front of me. And I was like, oh, it's just old injuries coming back. But I had developed multiple sclerosis from that traumatic spinal cord injury. But, I'm blessed. I could have been laying on that field and not been able to move after that hit. It was that traumatic. Like, this dude was the fastest on our team. I was a freshman. And yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I don't ever feel sorry for me. Just feel motivated and, let's get through our struggles together. But that's just a little bit of background on how I developed multiple sclerosis. It was at 14 and I know it for a fact. But it didn't take over my body until about 38. Not about 37. 37. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I'll check out the memorial. And yeah, dogs are such a blessing. They're very loyal, very loyal. And yeah, my young body just healed around that injury. I couldn't walk that good for about a week or two, but my young body healed around the injury. But it was like a click in my back. I always felt it, but I never really told anybody because I wanted to be a tough guy and just get through my injuries. Plus, like, who knows they have multiple sclerosis? You just think that you have back pain, right? And I later on found from the neurologist that multiple sclerosis is so hard to diagnose because most people come in with like back pain and they don't think that they have it. So, all my life I thought, oh well, it's just old football injuries. I'll be able to be okay. But around 36, 37, it became to be very difficult to put my left leg in front of me. And I was bouncing in the nightclub at that time. So, that's scary. Your body's like failing you, and you know that you have to use your body to protect other people. So that was kind of scary. And but I got through it, and I started seeing neurologists around 38. And that's a story within itself. I'm going to do like a part series and like tell them my MS story. But I just wanted to briefly tell people that's here or visiting this channel for the first time, since it's a lot first live stream, it'll probably, get a little traffic that, that's my MS story. But don't ever feel bad for me or sorry for me. Just feel motivated and we'll get through our struggles together. Let me see. Oh, I didn't do this one. Oh, I did do that one. Do some chair push-ups. most of these exercises I do with the physical therapist that I've been working with for about 6 years now. And I'm on Medicaid, and they don't like to continuously pay for different things, and they don't even like to pay for continuous physical therapy for someone in my condition because it's all about money. Some people say it's because some people have abused the system, but you know how that goes. Okay, Tracy, I understand. I'll see you later. And prayers back to you. Thank you for your support. Hope y'all having a blessed day out there. Having a great day, no matter where you are. I'm in East Cleveland, Ohio myself, if you're new to the channel. And I put a post on my shorts about where I'm from. You can kind of see um, where I'm from and what I made it out of. Welcome to the channel. If you new stopping by, just doing some exercises on my first time, going live. Talk about anything now. I was just talking about how I've got multiple sclerosis. Feel free to chat with me. We can talk about whatever. I'm an open book. I don't mind answering anything. About to. Hey, what's up, Joey Bird? How you doing? Hope you having a great day. Where you from? I'm about to use a belt called the gait belt to stretch my legs, and I'll put the camera on the side so you could see better. Ah, thanks. Peace from Michigan. Peace from Cleveland, Ohio to Michigan. We've always had a rivalry, but I don't care about that stuff no more. That's just sports stuff. So I hope you're having a blessed day. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, East Cleveland, Ohio to be exact. And what's your favorite dog? I just loop this on the bottom of my feet and pull on it, and it helps me stretch my legs since I'm not really able to myself. This really comes in handy. It's called a gait belt. GAIT belt. Gait belt. Try to hold it for at least 30 to 60 seconds. The longer the better. Sometimes my leg jumps like that because I have like tremors from the nerve damage. And if you know about multiple sclerosis, it strips your myelin sheaths off of your nerve endings. So that's why you get tremors like that, according to what I've read. Mm. Do some bicep curls. Remember, if I can do this and get up and do it, y'all can too, man. I don't be feeling like doing this stuff either. But I know it's for the best. I'm just keeping it real. But nah, from a youngster, I've always kind of liked to work out and exercise, not on like a super level, but I say moderate level. But I always enjoy like playing basketball, working out, a moderate amount of lifting and running. So it wasn't like I was just couch potatoes. So yeah, it transitioned over pretty good for me having to work out at home. I usually do like 10-second cool downs in between. Doing 5 sets of 10 reps. One more. I like these bands more than free weights because it's a lot of less pressure on your joints. So these elastic bands, I prefer them over the free weights. Even though I work with them sometimes, but it's usually when I'm laying in the bed. But I prefer this though. And that was 5 sets of 10. I mean, what was that? 5 sets of 10 reps. Now for the left. I just rest my elbow like on my thigh right here. I hook it around the middle portion of my feet and give some good tension. Whatever your strength is, you just adjust it accordingly by going down some more for more tension, go up for less, make it easier. Don't give up though. If you out there working out with me, let's do it. Don't give up on yourself. Let's accomplish our goals. Now use the cool down for 10 seconds in between. It's good to take deep breaths in between and give your body some oxygen so you won't tire yourself out. It really helps a lot. It really helped me during, I played basketball from junior high to 12th grade. It really helped me breathing, exercise. It really helps. Our coach used to make us run laps with holding the basketball over our head to open our lungs up. Didn't like it then, but it helped. I forgot to say, exhale when you're doing the hardest part of your exercise. It gives you more strength. So you're breathing out when you pulling up. That gives you more strength. Third set. You want to try to keep your elbow as still as possible with not too much movement. And if you can, kind of go slower than you want to go faster. It prevents injury and you'll get more efficiency out of the exercise. Got one more set. 10-second cool down breathing period. Hope y'all having a great day, no matter where you are. Hold that last one. There we go. This next exercise, it's a little difficult for me, but my physical therapist has me to work on this. it's kind of like pulling a sword. So he has me put this over here, and I reach down and try to grab and pull it up like that. But since um, my core section, I've lost a lot of my stomach muscles and my leg strength. I get wobbly, so but this just helps me to get some core stability back. So you go like this to grab, and like that, hold, come back. We do 5 sets of 10. If you're out there doing it. If you're just watching, God bless you. Enjoy the entertainment. I feel like Michael Jackson, or now this what, Saturday Night Fever? Dad joke. This is Saturday Night Fever though. Alright. I'm gonna alternate in between. As you can see, it's a little bit more difficult for me to turn this way. But we're going to get through it. I think that's 10. I think I'd be busting my butt on the first live stream, but it's okay. We're gonna do 3 sets on each side. I don't want to tire anybody out that's doing it with me. Three sets of 10 on each side. Yeah. Forgot where I put my water. Let's go. Last set on the left. Woo. This reminds me of my favorite character on Soul Calibur, Yoshimitsu. Well, second favorite. Ivy is my first. That got the sword. That has the sword that turns into a chain. That's my favorite. Soul Calibur. Ready? Last one. Stretch like Michael Jackson. Last one on the right, y'all. Let's get it. Oh, I ain't do the 10-second. But let's cool down. Let's cool down. All right, let's go. Let's get it. No excuses. That's the motto over here. No excuses. If I can do it, you can. I tell people that having multiple sclerosis, it feel like Incredible Hulk squeezing you. So you know, if I can do it, y'all can do it. Come on, let's go. Get that sword out. Woo! Last one. Stretch like Michael. Woo. Good job, y'all. Good job. If y'all want to see how I get up off the couch, I don't mind showing y'all. I have to take my arms and put my legs in position first and get my feet under me. My physical therapist said, always put your nose over your toes if you're watching this. I'm still doing it. That's how you get your weight right. And I have to push off with my arms, and then I shift all my weight over to my right arm and grab this, and then I lift up. And there you have it. Matter of fact, while I'm up, let's do some toe raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get up there, get up there. 10, get up, get up, get up. All right, 5 seconds cool down because this is really kind of easy. So 5-second cool down. Ready? Let's go. We're gonna do 5 sets of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't worry, I'm not cheating. I'm not pushing up my hands. Let me see if I can do one without touching. This will be cool. Almost. I'm cheating though. I'm using the couch. I don't want to fall down. I cheated on that one, yeah. But I'm not using this to lift up. Let's go. 6, 7, 8. Get up there. 9, 10. 5-second cool down. 5-second cool down. 5-second cool down. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, last one. Get up there. 10. Cool down. Y'all ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's speed up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Get up there. 10. All right, last one, y'all. Last one. Y'all can do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for as long as you can since it's the last one. Hold it. Woo! Good job, y'all. What's up, Mick Tom Life? What's up? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the compliment, Joey Bird. Appreciate it. Thank you for the motivation. And I'm going to end the exercises off with some chair push-ups. And y'all can do push-ups or I think they call girl push-ups for lack of the ones on your knees if you need a little extra push. But I do push-ups on the armrest. So we'll do 4 sets of 10. Thanks for the information. I haven't heard of them, but I'll do some research on it. But I have been doing research on outside practices that have helped MS patients. Like it's a mat that you lay in that's very expensive that helps you. It's like $4,000 or $5,000. I've been looking at that, and that's the most interesting thing I've seen so far. That was about a month ago. But I will definitely be looking into Dr. Robert Morse. Thank you for sharing. Big Time Life. I appreciate you. Chair push-ups. If y'all ready for y'all push-ups, here we go. And since they're strenuous, 10 seconds in between. Y'all ready? Here we go. 1. If you're doing chair push-ups, try not to let your butt hit the seat. Just like hover over it a little bit. And push up as much as you can. And try to lean forward a little bit, like push yourself forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Hold it. Ease back down slowly. There you go. 10 seconds. Cool down. Ready? Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-second cool down. Last set. Ready? Let's go. Oh, I didn't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hold this one for as long as we can. 10. Even if we start shaking, let's hold it. Let's hold it. Woo. We got it. We got it. Good job, y'all. Woo. So if it's anything y'all want to ask me or anything on your mind you want to share, shoot. So I'm an open book, and I hope you feel comfortable sharing, your experiences with me too. As you see, I don't mind. I showed you how I get off the couch, and it's previous videos about how I walk. And yeah, I really don't mind. I'm an open book. Hopefully you can learn or be motivated from my experiences. And if you didn't hear earlier, I was sharing my experience on how I got multiple sclerosis, and for sure it came from a football injury when I was 14. I was hit very hard in my back. I did an 8-yard hitch route. If you're familiar with football terms, it's when I was a tight end. It's when you go 8 yards out and you turn around for a catch like immediately, and that's called a hitch route. And as soon as I caught it, the safety was running full speed at me. I looked over my shoulder and I said, "Uh-oh." And he lit me up. It was the hardest I ever had been hit in my life. But I bounced up because I wanted to be tough. But I felt that in my back it was something wrong. And I went over to ask the coach, can I go in the locker room? And I laid on the bench for the rest of practice. And it was hard for me to walk for about 2 weeks, but my young body healed around it. And I was fortunate enough to not be like in the situation that I'm in now. Don't feel sorry for me, but it's hard for me to walk, and I use a walker. But I could have been like that since 14. So I'm super blessed. I was able to walk, run, and jump after my body healed up around it. But I believe I developed multiple sclerosis at 14, and just got slowly worse where I couldn't really walk that good once I reached about 36 or 37. So just imagine, I had a full life pretty much, but I could have been how I am now at the age of 14. So don't ever feel sorry for me. I've been to 25 different states. I played basketball, went to tournaments, all different places. I went to Pine Bluff, Arkansas for a basketball tournament, Erie, Pennsylvania, Kingsport, Tennessee. I forgot the other places, but just look at those. I got a chance to do it, so don't ever feel sorry for me at all. I'm super. Oh, and I got to play in the state championship game at Ohio State University when I was 18 years old. I was blessed enough that my senior year, our team was in the state championship. We lost by 1 point in overtime, but during that season, we went on a 26-game winning streak. And guess I transferred from a Catholic school because I went to the Catholic school 3 years before the school I graduated from, and I had to play them at the arena where the Cleveland Cavs played the first game of the season. Like, how crazy is that? But like, don't ever feel sorry for me. Like, look how blessed my life has been, playing in arenas and all that. After I got hit in my back at 14, I could have been paralyzed at 14. So I'm blessed. I'll never feel down. You'll never catch me like feeling down coming on here, even if my body doesn't feel that well. I'm gonna come on here with energy to motivate y'all. And if I don't feel good, I'm not coming on here because that's not what I get on here for. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna read the comment. You, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for, to motivate. I have to. I have to. Yeah, we do forget about others, and that's one reason why I follow other people that are struggling more than me. And I followed a young girl on Instagram for years who she must have been like in a tragic accident or somebody harmed her. She didn't have any limbs, like her arms were cut right here and her legs were cut off. But she always had the biggest smile on her face, and her parents were so supportive. They would have her at like parties. One time they had her like doing rides on the donkey. Like, her parents were so supportive. But I follow her on Instagram to keep in mind, like, there's kids. She was looked like a teenager. There was kids out here who haven't lived a fraction of what I've done. So I wish I would get on here and like, feel sorry for myself. So yeah, it's not going down like that. So yeah, I don't mind sharing my story. And yeah, that's just what I came on here for. It's really to motivate people. I've been through a lot of things, and like, it's gonna blow your mind. I always tell people this, but wait till you hear how I lost these teeth right here. You'll never guess it, but I'm going to share my story. I was just waiting for my followers to, not followers, I don't even like saying that, um, YouTube family to build up before I told that, because I know that's probably going to get um, the most views, because it was a life and death situation. And I prayed to God for forgiveness for my sins. I knew I was about to die. Like, this was a situation where I was like, yeah, I know I'm out of here. And I just started praying for forgiveness for my sins. And I was at 29, I believe. And look who's still here talking to you right now. So, like, and I was living like, I wasn't like the worst person in the world, but I wasn't doing good with my life. I was out here selling, I don't even know if I can say it on here, but I was selling DRU GSs, and I really didn't have a positive outlook. But I turned my life around, and yeah, it's totally different now. But I will tell my story about what happened to me, and it'll probably be in a couple parts, maybe two or three parts, because it's very intriguing, and yeah, people will be tuned into that, no doubt. But yeah, you can ask me anything. And this is my first live stream. In case you didn't know, I mean, it is in the title, but yeah, I look forward to going live more often. And I'm a little older, and this is my first computer. I'm not ashamed to say it. I got a laptop for the first time, like 2 weeks ago for my birthday. Wasn't always a computer savvy person. I was always in the audio stuff. Like, you see all this surround sound. I did all of this. This is the only thing I brag about is my painting and like hooking up the audio stuff, because I was always in that like audio stuff as a kid and even now. And yeah, that's the only thing I brag about is my paint, because I painted houses before I wasn't physically able to, and then I started painting artistically when I started getting treatment in the hospital. They came around with tiles that you find in your kitchen and bathroom. I share it on my page if you haven't been here. I share it on the community wall a lot of my paintings, and I plan on going live showing you how I paint using what's it called, acrylic pour paint, and I'm gonna go live and show you how I do it because I really love painting, and I plan on getting back into painting houses too. Like I haven't given up on myself. I just took a break because it was hard to do, but I haven't given up on myself. I tell myself, I know I'm gonna walk again. I know I'm gonna jump, play basketball, paint houses, walk up steps without like, cause I have to like lift my legs up to get up steps now. I tell myself, I know I'm gonna walk again without having to touch my legs. Like it's not even a doubt. Call me crazy, but hey, I just have a positive outlook, and I know I'm gonna walk again. I don't care what nobody said. No, I don't. I don't receive any treatments right now. I just do physical therapy. But I kind of seen that under the medical doctors, it's not. They don't really seem to want to help you get better. It's just about giving you medication and string you along on physical therapy. So, in my opinion, I believe you have to do your own research and see what's out there that they're not willing to tell you. And a lot of stuff is very expensive, but you know, I see that there's stuff that they don't really tell you about that will help people, and I look forward to saving up and maybe, well, not maybe, buying those things and walking again because I believe that stuff will help me walk again. And if you think about it, a lot of doctors and nurses, and I'm not ragging on doctors and nurses, but if they told you how to cure yourself, they wouldn't have a job. I've thought about that plenty of times. So I believe you have to do your own independent research, and this is my own opinion. I'm not a medical professional, but this is my own opinion that you should do your own research and try to heal yourself because if you think about it, doctors and nurses wouldn't have a job you if you were healed. I understand there's doctors and nurses that you need for like surgery, broken bones, and things of that nature. But when it comes to diseases, it seems like there's more money in the treatment than the cure because once you're cured, there's no more money to be made off of you. So this is all my opinion. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. But yeah, I look forward to walking again, and I will. I'm not worried about it. I will walk again, and yeah, for now I just do my stretches to keep myself loose. I switched to being a vegetarian in 2016. I was blessed to have a cousin in the family who's a dietitian and a nutrition, and she told me, Chris, you're fighting a disease now. And the first time in my mind, I'm like, yeah, right, because I was eating burgers, pizza, like the typical American diet that most people eat. Let me turn this down in case the music is too loud. But I was eating all the crap that most people eat just to show y'all that you can do it. I ate all the crap that most American people eat. And when I heard that from her, my cousin who's a dietitian and nutrition, that I had to change, I was like, oh man, I don't know. But she told me one time, and then 6 months later, she checked on me and said, did you change? I said, no. Well, she came all the way up from North Carolina and sat down and looked into my eyes. And even if you're not into following Christ or not, just listen to this. She said, what's the easiest way for the devil to get into your life? I'm like, I don't know. And she said, what you put in your mouth controls your mind, body, and your soul. And I seen it in her eyes, like how much she wanted to help me and like how much that made sense. And I was like, you know what? That does make a lot of sense. And I gave it a try. She said, give yourself 4 weeks to try to switch. This was in July of like 2016, no, June 2016. And I said, I'm going to try it because I see it in her eyes. She really want to help me. And I SHITU not. When I got to the 28th day, the desire to eat meat just left my body. I went from where's the meat on the plate to it bet not be no meat on my plate. And it just blew me away. And I used to have like back acne. It wasn't severe, but it was like moderate. It went away in like 2 weeks after I quit eating meat and dairy products. And I used to have to go before I talked. That went away, and that like sold me. I was like, wow, the phlegm is gone. I don't have to clear my throat anymore. So just to share my journey about switching over to eating healthy. And if you're just getting here or you're rewatching this, I ate the typical American diet before this, y'all. So you can do it too. I gave myself a chance to switch and try to be healthy because I know I'm fighting a disease now. My cousin told me, so why wouldn't I listen? And I did, and it was the best like decision I've ever made in my life. I feel way better. There's less inflammation in my joints. I have way more energy. Like you see all the exercises I've done, and most people that have MS they struggle with energy levels going up and down. But you see, like I really didn't struggle that much, and I really don't struggle that much with energy. And it's definitely because of switching my diet. And I juice. I make smoothies. I use I can't think of it. Sea moss, sour sop. It's ginseng, all kind of stuff that's natural. So yeah, I'm just sharing my story, and I ate the typical American diet before I switched over. And let me see what else. Sugar was the hardest to kick though. It took me about almost a year after switching from eating meat to kick sugar because most medical or health professionals say that sugar is more addictive than coke and heroin. So that's crazy. That's 10,000 times stronger than both of those two. And we can see it because we all crave sugar. I still do, but just in like small, moderate amounts. I used to eat candy, um, gummy bears, all of that stuff, and it was so bad for me because having a proper diet dealing with multiple sclerosis is important because I have the progressive kind. It's like 3 or 4 different kinds of MS, and the better your diet and the better you stay away from like alcohol, stuff that dehydrates you. It's way better for you, and just everyday life is better for you. I have multiple sclerosis, and I'm fighting off the progression of it, but I'm telling you, I know it will help you in your everyday life. And I'm not pushing my vegetarianism on you because I'm not that bully vegetarian. And I just like to share my experiences. But yeah, yeah, definitely raw fruits and veggies. I actually didn't like several different things like um honeydew and cantaloupe before I switched, and my taste buds adapted, and now I like those things. I add them to my smoothies, and yeah, it's like totally different. I'm a totally different change person. Thank you for stopping by from Tracy's post. I love her channel. If you don't know, look in the comments and under Tracy, look at her channel. She gives you so many different tips on prepping for if like the electricity, internet, yada yada yada. You see, it's like looking very gloomy out here in the world, but she gives so many good tips. So please visit her channel and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Let me see. And you say you went vegan over a decade ago. That's so cool. I think it's July 2016 for me. And every blue moon, I'll cheat and have like a meal with meat, but it makes me feel like a zombie or like some sugar. It'll make me feel like a zombie. So I immediately will go back and get back on to being a vegetarian. But every now and then, I will cheat. I will, have something that I know I'm not supposed to, but it always is.
a regret in the end because I usually like get stiff or whatever from too much sugar. Yeah, so it's really not worth it. I tell people to try to help them switch. The 10 seconds that your favorite food that's like not good for you is on your tongue and it's making your brain go crazy and happy, you immediately regret it once you swallow it and you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have ate that. But I know it's hard because sugar is so addictive, but I try to use that as an example because it's hard. It's not easy to do. There you go, dopamine. Yep, dopamine. When you eat a lot of sugar, it releases dopamine, which makes you happy. So that's hard to fight something that makes you happy. Yep. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Yep, that dopamine is no joke. I used to have always a bowl full of like Jolly Ranchers or peppermints on my table, and yeah, all that's over with. And unfortunately, I I was still driving and taking myself to appointments at the hospital, and I foolishly like celebrated my 40th birthday. I was like 8 months in being a vegetarian, and I ate a lot of sugar. I drank some shots of liquor, and what else? I had coffee with a lot of sugar in it, and like 4 days later, I couldn't drive anymore. It had fried my nerves, and like I was so disappointed in myself. I still think about my 40th birthday like all the time that I got off track and I got into that birthday celebration mode, and yeah, like 4 days later, I wasn't able to drive anymore just because of what I was putting in my body. But I knew better. I don't know. I just spazzed out and wanted to celebrate my 40th birthday. But yeah, I learned a big lesson over. That was 2017, February 2017. I haven't driven a car since 2017. Yep. Yep, that's so true. It's definitely culture and identity. Yep, definitely have to go back to nature. And they say that a lot of us suffer from our lineage or our DNA, but no, it's our eating habits that get passed down to us. And that makes way more sense. A lot of health professionals will tell you that you have certain things because of your parents or grandparents, but no, it's their eating habits. And this is my belief. I believe they're just trying to get you on pills like they had your parents and grandparents. And what happened to them? They didn't ever bounce back. They didn't ever get cured from that. It's all just to string you along. This is my opinion. And I believe that if you turn back to the natural way, you will heal yourself. And if you can catch things like, serious diseases before they get bad, I believe you can turn them around naturally. This is just my opinion. Yep. You have to be disciplined and, stay the course. But, everything in life worth is sought. Like, it's kind of difficult if you think about it. So it's easy to put a burger in your mouth, right? Rather than saying, I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna eat these carrots. Oh, and fun fact, well, not fun fact, but I learned that there's no such thing as small carrots unless it's at that stage where they're growing. They take old, large carrots, shave them down, bathe them in chlorine, and make those little carrots out of old, expired carrots. Now, you can look this up because anything I say, I want you to look it up for yourself. But I learned this a while ago because I used to like baby carrots too. But that's why they spoil so fast. You ever notice that baby carrots spoil like super fast? Well, they take old expired carrots, shave them down, and bathe them in chlorine, and you know that's terrible for you. So yeah, just do the research. That yeah, baby carrots no go. But I love taking big carrots and shaving the top layer off and eating them with like dip and stuff like that. It's a nice snack. And some of my favorites I share with y'all vegan stuff. Oh, are y'all hip to how frozen blueberries? I think they carry more antioxidant properties once you freeze them. And I just started eating them like 2 weeks ago, and it's like eating ice cream, like blueberry ice cream. I wish I got hip to this way before 2 weeks ago, but yeah, freeze your blueberries and they release like their extra nutrients or extra antioxidant properties. I'm not sure which one it is. Don't quote me, but yeah, frozen blueberries, you can't go wrong. Wild blueberries, I wish. I wish I was way out in somewhere getting wild blueberries. Who knows, where I'm getting mine from. I have to depend on, the grocery store, Instacart delivering them, but I'm not complaining. I wash them off with baking soda and try to get them as clean as possible. But yeah, try eating frozen blueberries. If you're a blueberry fan, you won't be disappointed. Trust me. I eat them now like they're ice cream. And let me see some of my favorite vegetarian stuff since I got um, switched over. Oh, if you haven't tried dates, take the pit out and fill it with almond butter. If you're a fan of both of those, thank me later. Trust me, if you love dates and you love almond butter, take the pit out of dates, scoop some almond butter in there, and thank me later. They're so good. Yeah, blueberries are so good. I usually put blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries in my smoothie. And I heard that if you put bananas in a smoothie that has berries, it cancels out the properties. So I don't add bananas anymore. I don't know how true that is, but I usually put all the berries I named, sea moss, um, what else? Oh, almond butter, coconut milk, a little splash of coconut water, pumpkin seeds sometimes, and spring water is like the base. Oh, and papaya every now and then. Yep. And if you didn't know about papaya seeds, they kill parasites in your stomach like very efficiently. And papaya, I like it in my smoothies. I add peaches sometimes in my smoothie as well. Oh, and pears. And I think that's about it. And when watermelon is in season, I like to add that too, but I like to drink that by itself. Thank you for the compliment. I love smoothies. I drink them like almost every day, along with elderberry tea. I drink elderberry, moringa powder, and sour salt powder all mixed together. I showed it in a video, but I'll show you now. I got a cool thermos that has a infuser that sits on the top. If you can kind of see, it sits on the top of your hot water, and everything is inside of there, so it sits on top of the hot water, and it just makes your tea, and it stays hot for about 3 or 4 hours. I drink this like every day, especially since all the pandemic or whatever, and yep, papaya juice today. Frozen raspberries with dates blended. Oh, that sounds great. I haven't tried blending the dates for sweetness yet, but I have. Oh, I did. I take that back. I bought some date syrup a week ago, and I tried that to sweeten. So I take that back. Yep. Yeah, papaya is very good. And I learned that if you soak the seeds like in the refrigerator, like for 24 hours, it's supposed to release like some more stuff, more good properties. Don't quote me on this stuff because I'm jammed in my brain with so much vegetarian stuff that sometimes I get little small details wrong. But I believe if you soak papaya seeds overnight in the refrigerator for 24 hours, they release like more properties or nutrients, antioxidants, something along those lines. I read so much stuff about natural stuff that it gets a little jumbled. It's like oozing out my ears, all this information. And remember, if you don't know, I'm trying to kick marijuana. So you just imagine learning all of this stuff and still like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Anything I say, please research because I don't want to steer anybody wrong. But I I tried it one time and I couldn't tell like that I got a difference from it. But I soaked them and then I dumped them in my I dumped them in my smoothie. But yeah, I hope it did work because if you do your research on how many parasites are in people, and now the truth is coming out, like it's scary how many parasites are in people's bodies. I seen a coroner that said almost every one he examined had parasites like riddled through their body, and I was like, wow. So, and there's like so many different kinds. So, like, please educate yourself on how many parasites are in your body and how you can eliminate them because there's so many ways to get rid of them. I even looked up on YouTube this morning. There's a megahertz sound you can listen to and actually eliminates them through audio. I think a scientist, like, it looked like hundreds of years ago, it was a black and white. The picture, the scientists found out that you can eliminate parasites through like a certain audio wave. I think it was 1050 Hz. I'll have to look it up. I don't want to tell you wrong, but I'll come back and tell you, about the certain wave. And they said don't look it up on YouTube because YouTube suppresses the audio. And they said go to Spotify, and I did, and there were video songs, and it said parasite removal. Yep. So that was pretty cool to learn. I learned that this morning. So yeah, please look up how many parasites like are in you, especially like if you like to enjoy your meat, like not I don't say thoroughly, but medium rare where there's still blood in it. They said a lot of parasites come from that. Um, Salmon, different fish, especially sushi. I tried sushi one time and I said no thanks. I was at Virginia Beach, I think in my mid late 20s, and I said, yeah, that's not for me. But a lot of uncooked stuff that's not cooked right, it carries a lot of parasites. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to share my knowledge. Just in my opinion, I try to stay away from that stuff because I see how harmful parasites are. And they say a lot of diseases start from parasites as well. And they say that parasites have the ability to send signals to your brain that they're hungry and it's not you. So when you get hunger feelings, pains, yada, 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 it's actually like them sending signals, like on some men in black type stuff, right? But that's what they say. That's crazy, right? Look at men in black in a whole new light. Yep. I seen a video showing they took a cat's paw when they came from inside outside and just wiped it lightly on an alcohol pad and then put it under a microscope, it blew my mind how many worms were moving around on that pad. Just slightly swiping the cat's paws. And me being an animal lover, I used to let my dog hop up on the bed all the time, and no matter if they came in from the outside playing or not. So that was something shocking to see that they carry so much dirt and parasites in with them from being outside. So yeah, that was an eye opener right there. Even though I still love animals, but um I'll be more I can't the word escapes me right, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'll be more up on like cleaning their paws if I ever am blessed to get animals again. Yeah. And German Shepherds are my favorite. Just in case we were talking about it before. German Shepherds are so cool to me. Like I love them. Like I used to put my German Shepherd in the bathroom. We had a bathroom with a door that would get kind of wedged and stuck, and she would get the door open in less than 15 seconds. Where some people that used our bathroom would have to call us and help them. But she would jump up and twist her paws. One time, I think I was in the shower, and I told my brother to do it, and she jumped up and took her paw. No, I seen her doing it when the door swung open, and she took her paws, and we always just easily 10 seconds, boop, and pull on it and get on out of there. It was so funny. And her name was Bullet. I think we got her when I was in the third grade, and she passed away when I was about 22. She passed away when I was at work, working for this snowplow company, and yeah, I was sad that day. And they buried her in the backyard of. It's a huge backyard. They buried her in the corner of the backyard of where I still live. This is my childhood home. We moved here when I was in the second grade. Long story behind it, but yeah, I'm still here, and yeah, rest in peace, Bullet. Yep, good times with that dog. Chasing that dog down the street after she would run away like at least once or twice a week. But kept me active, right? Yeah, but yeah, German Shepherds are cool. He says your wolf was crossed with King Shepherd. Wow, that's so cool. I didn't even know like wolf was a breed. I'm not really super up on a lot of breeds. I'm still learning. It's so many. It's nice to connect with you too. Thank you. And blessings to you. I hope you have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And where is the wolf breed like originated from? I know German shepherds are obviously from German, but I heard that German shepherds are like a hybrid, and that's why they have hip trouble because they were like created kind of like I don't know in a lab or through a breed, and they're not like a purebred. So I'm not sure. Okay, his dad was wild. Yeah, I've heard that German shepherds they have hip trouble because they're not purebred, if that's the proper term. Yeah, and I experienced that. I used to have two cool 16 years no hip problems. I used to have to lift the eldest dog out of the basement. It was about 10 steps and she couldn't make it up anymore, and that really broke my heart. I used to have to lift her up and take her outside in her like last months of her life. But that was cool, like to get to bond with her before she passed away. Yeah, I'll never forget. I was about 22, 23 years old. I appreciate y'all for stopping by on my first live stream. I'm still getting comfortable with the computer. I plan on like, doing the split screens and reactions and growing the channel and having fun with y'all. Bear with me, I'm an old man. No, I'm not. I'm 47. I've just turned 48. My birthday was 40 February 9th. And yeah, I plan on growing the channel and making it way more entertaining than just sitting here working out. But I did like do some old man trickery. As you can see on some of the motivation videos, I just turned my phone around and filmed my TV instead of learning how to split the screen and stuff on the computer. Because I just got this laptop like about a week and a half ago. I'm very blessed to get it for my birthday. But I'm gonna learn all the little tricks where you know I can commentate over videos and have y'all come on here and we can talk. It's gonna be cool. I look forward to it. I think I could do a reaction video too. I'm a very I ain't gonna say silly. I have a very good sense of humor. And I think my facial expressions are are pretty silly sometimes. So doing reaction videos, I think I would really enjoy that. And I would like to make a channel showing how I do my artwork too. Thank you. I appreciate it for the happy belated. Thank you. I would like to create a channel doing my artwork as well because I really love the paint. I always put hashtag I love the paint on my community wall when I post my old tile paintings. I put a lot on there if you want to check them out and you're interested. So let me know if you would be interested in seeing me paint like live or making videos showing you my techniques. And maybe you can start painting yourself. I paint on like the tile that you see on the wall in your kitchen and bathroom, so it's nothing like sophisticated or whatever. Typical tile, and all you do is just kind of pour the paint on there, mess with it, and you know, create your own design, make layers of different colors. Yeah. And I don't mind being patient with somebody that wants to learn. I learned at 38 years old when I started going to the hospital. I had no clue about the acrylic pour paint, so don't be intimidated because with art, like no matter how it comes out, this is my opinion. It's cool. Sometimes my biggest mistakes have been some of the coolest paintings. One time, I was done with this tile and it flipped off of my lap and landed upside down on like the paper I was using to protect the carpet. And when I lifted it up, it had made a cooler design than what I had made just from falling over on its face. So just remember with art, there are no mistakes. Don't ever feel down. If you like to create, paint, yeah, don't never feel bad about, oh man, it didn't come out like how I wanted it. Because there's been some paintings I've made where I was like, oh, nah, that don't look that good. And people just were blown away by it. And I said, oh, okay. That's cool. So, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Joey. No problem. I love to learn about stuff all the time. I'm constantly uh, looking up stuff to learn from. And if you look at um, what my watch lists and stuff, you can see what I'm into. I have it open so you can see Creator Pro. Okay, I'll check her out. I follow about three or different acrylic pour paint artists, and they'll use like hair blow dryers. They'll use like strainers in the kitchen sink to pour paint through to get designs, like a bowl with holes in it, just so you can get the different designs. Like it's it's endless to like what you can use. I use sponges. I use a straw. I sometimes I'll take the towel and just bang it against stuff and the paint will just go and do its own thing. Some of the coolest designs I've made from just taking the paint, I mean taking the towel and having the paint that I wanted on there already and just banging it in the stuff and they'll make like the coolest designs, just the paint jet in different ways. I'll take like a nail, the head of a nail, and do different designs, or like a pencil, the head of it, and go through the paint, different swervy ways. Like it's endless. So as you can see, I love talking paint. I used to paint houses before I was not physically able to. I would paint like a whole house by myself. It was nothing. I would just uh, light up a little herb and put Pandora on. 3 or 4 hours would go by, and a lot of people would be like, "Do you want to stop and have some lunch?" And I say, "Nah, I'll just keep going because if I stop, I gotta wash my brushes out, and sometimes you'll get out of the mode and get a little lazy." So a lot of times I would paint consecutively for like 5, 6 hours, and it wouldn't bother me at all. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment on the live stream. Okay, I'm about to get off soon. I don't want to talk y'all ear off. And I know y'all, it's getting late. People got stuff to do. And I appreciate y'all for stopping by on my first live. And you got many more to come. My channel is about 2 months old. And I didn't think I would have this many people. I call y'all my YouTube family. I don't even like saying subs, but yeah, this is mind blowing for me because I'm not even really this type of person. I'm a very introverted person, very private. So, but our Father God told me you got to get on here and motivate people. Like I've been through a lot of stuff that will help y'all get through things. When I tell y'all that I don't give up on myself. So yeah, I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off though. You'll see. I'm gonna keep motivating y'all, keep getting up, and I hope y'all have a great rest of whatever part of the day is y'all are in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's end it with a prayer. How about that? Thank you so much, Father God, for this first stream. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, for y'all comments, for y'all views, for y'all shares. Thanks for watching me work out. Thanks for listening to me share information. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna I'm gonna bust my butt and make way more videos through Father's strength, through His grace, and I ask for forgiveness for any any bad spirits I put on anybody or a bad thing I ever done to anybody. Please forgive me for that. I repent and I ask that anybody that ever come on this channel, please touch them, Father. Please help motivate them and get them out their funk if they having a bad day, bad month, bad year, bad life. Let's help them get them out that funk and pull them on out of there. And I ain't gonna keep it that long, y'all. So in Jesus' name and Yahuwah's name, I pray. Thank you, Father God, for everything, the good, bad, ups and the downs. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all have a blessed day, afternoon, evening, night. And remember, if I can do it, you can too. It ain't nothing to it. Stay motivated, y'all. Peace.